Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have a new weapon mod here. This is the Qbz 191, 191, whatever way you want to say it. It's an assault rifle top mod. It starts out fully automatic. Got a nice looking reload animation there. Got like some of the worst, ugliest iron sights I've ever seen. I'm sure it's accurate to whatever world gun we're basing this off of, but a decent amount of recoil as well, but it's fully automatic, so it's to be expected. You also craft this weapon at the chemistry station, like most other guns anyway. You also get this special 5.8mm bullets. You also get a bayonet, which is a melee weapon. It's not an actual thing you attach to the weapon, but it's apparently a bayonet that you use as a melee weapon. And then you got the Qbz 191 here by itself. Shoots 5.56 ammunition. You need gun nut 2 to be able to craft it. 33 damage is not that much, but you know it's doing something. The bayonet does 52, so that's something. I guess we could put the bayonet here too real quick to get this over with, and so you can see it's a knife. I suppose it's supposed to look like a bayonet. Still functions like a knife. It's a combat knife, but it looks like a bayonet. Really, we're gonna focus here more on the the shooty gun. It's got a unique sound to it. I'm not sure what game that sounds like, but it sounds like an assault rifle from a different game. I'm not sure what it is. So obviously, let's take this to the weapon workbench. You can't do anything with the knife, right? Like, or with the bayonet. But obviously you can do all the receivery stuff here, automatic, powerful, advanced, whatever you want on there. I think I'm going to make it automatic, inferior range, like by a little bit, but you gain like literally twice the fire rate. So you got a flash hider here on by default, that's standard. You got compensators and muzzle brakes and stuff, recoil control. You got suppressors of 2 different varieties. They seem to be functionally the same, they look different, so let's just throw that one on with the heat proof, make it like red suppressor. That's kind of cool looking. You got laser sights and flashlights on right and left rails. A right rail, lower rail, no left rail. We got some things. Oh no, we do have upper rails and lower rails. Okay, so if, I like let's put my flashlight on my right rail, and then we'll make sure we go down here to left rail. Obviously, you can do more than that. It's just kind of which one you want it on. Oh, that's a laser light and a flashlight on one side. I just want a laser though. Is there a difference between these two lasers? They look different. This one's smaller. Let's get the nice small looking laser on there. Okay, so obviously we have more things to go through here. I don't want to put a lower rail item because it's still just... Oh no, there's grips. Lower rail's grips. That makes sense. Okay, so 3 different variety of grips depends on how you... I want to see if the gun is held. This is the 191 grip. That seems ginormous, but I mean maybe it super controls recoil. You do hold the grip too. I got a decent looking laser sight. These iron sights are still booty. I'm trying to get off of it. Suppressed fire is still decently loud, which is how it should be, as far as I understand how suppressors work. It's not like make your gun actually quiet. It's not like... It's quieter, but not like nothing noise. This is a big old foregrip. I don't know if recoil control is actually any better without me, trying to do it. Maybe it's better when you're trying to. Well, let's get into it here some more, because this weapon seems to have quite a bit of attachment stuff here. This is like a smaller grip on it. This just seems too big to me. I mean, I imagine it would help with recoil, but it doesn't seem to be statistically any different. As long as you have a grip on, it's doing something. And let's see if we hold the other grips too. So I don't want iron sights at all, because they're like actually kind of bad on this gun. So you have a lot of, the sights that you would put on other guns, right? You got your hollows and your aim points and your ACOGs and all the other stuff that you would normally see on a lot of other, I think, weapons based on modern assault rifles. We'll put an ACOG on there though. So an alt reload animation. Give me the alt reload animation. Let's just see that real quick. Obviously, we have removed the nasty. I mean, that's a decent looking ACOG. It's good enough for me anyway. Did you just like? You just like flicked it out of there. Like you hit the release and then you just give it a little jerk. That's some crazy stuff, man. Okay, it's a crazy. I mean, we obviously still got 30 round mag. At least the dot, the laser, and the scope line up. That's something, because I've seen some guys that don't. We're holding that grip correctly. It seems like we're holding the grip correctly. Not any issues that I could see so far. Third person seems to hold up as well. That's always kind of a concern with grips and animations and stuff, is that like in third person they just literally fall apart. So quick eject extended. Oh, and then these are the 951s. This is... What is the difference? This is a 191, the 951. Extended alt. Extended. Is it like a different animation? Like this is just a different kind of magazine, but it doesn't change its damage, it doesn't change its ammunition type. Seems to be the same reload, but just really big. What do we got? 40 here? I mean, extended to 40 is still pretty good. It's not as big as some other magazines I've seen, but we could definitely. I mean, we got the 191 extended and then the alt extended. I don't know. We'll just throw something on there. So you can change it to 5.8 ammo. It does gain 6 damage, less recoil control. You're gonna tell me that I get six points of damage for an ammunition type that I have to craft specifically that does not just exist in the game. The 5.56 does, right? We can 5.5, 5.6 everywhere. It's assault rifles. There's that variant of the combat rifle that shoots 5.56, right? Stuff like that. You can find 5.56 everywhere. But you're gonna make me craft a special 5.8 millimeter ammo. I guess it is only. I mean, 5.56 is, it says millimeter. So it's like slightly bigger bullets, and you get less recoil control. We're gonna put it on there. We're gonna test its slight recoil control. I've crafted a bunch of it already. Pull stock, pull bolt, equipped animation. I guess we got the pull bolt animation. We gotta equip this gun and like mess around with these things. There's a lot of animation variety here. So that's okay. That's the pull out, right? We pulled the bolt. We pulled the bolt. We have got the weapon ready to fire. The recoil control is so much worse. For 6 points of damage, you guys. 6 points, and your gun's shooting the sky on a 40-round mag. We're gonna compare this directly. He's like, that's ridiculous. I would never, like, for using an ammo type, you specifically have to give me that 5.56 back on there. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, that was me not controlling the recoil. This is me not controlling the recoil. Like, sure, we got up there eventually, but like, it's like literally twice as much recoil for 6 points of damage. It's something that I could not justify unless you really are semi-auto. Because then the recoil doesn't matter as much, and the extra damage means something. But when you're using a full auto like this, just spray, right? Like, or use it in VATS and stuff, and then none of that matters anyway. I mean, I guess the 6 points of damage just isn't it for an ammunition type. I think you got to craft. Let's throw a different scope on here because I'm here. I feel like, you know, why not? We're here. We do the things. Just the hollow sun, like a holographic sight. We'll throw that on there right now. Let's pull the pull stock animation. We got a leather grip here, a wood grip with tape, and a tactical grip. None of that seems to make any functional difference to the weapon, so it's all cosmetic. I do kind of like the idea of a tactical grip. Give me that tactical grip on there. That look nice. It does look nice. So we got a handguard with a short barrel. We can obviously give it a longer barrel, but it will increase its range and accuracy. Ported barrels, ported long barrels. This one's got wood on it. If you want to wood grain your gun. QBU. I don't know. QBU is like maybe like some other variant of the weapon, right? This does decrease hip fire accuracy, but greatly increase range because it's a very long looking barrel. Let's put the long QBU barrel on there. So now it's called a different gun. Or what are we doing? It's still the QBZ, okay? I've just like got a lot of things on the go here. It's a big. It is a big old long barrel. It almost looks like it doesn't fit the weapon, though. To be fair, the recon scope, so you can just enable that on any scope, which is pretty cool. Damage modifier if you think the weapon doesn't do enough damage, and you can change its material, which that one definitely didn't load in. The gold didn't load. Like these are not. Some of these are working and some of them are not. That's maybe my fault for like the way it goes, but some of these when they're pink like this, it means the textures haven't loaded in properly. Some of these are showing off though. I don't care at all about gun skins. Like that doesn't make a gun better or worse to me, but it is there. It's something that y'all can use if you're into, right? So that seems to be most of the stuff. We do have a hollow sight on here. We got to put a big old long barrel on there. Let's just take a look at the weapon. Obviously, I guess we lost our grip, huh? We still kept our laser sight. No, we got our grip still on there. It's a nice little hollow sight. Nice little reload animation. I guess we should have checked the pull-out animation because we're supposed to do the pull-out stock animation. Yeah, you're like extending the stock. I prefer the bolt pull animation, but it's cool that there's like the mod author has put literally enough stuff in here to do that kind of thing. Let's put the wood with the tape grip on there, and then let's put the aim point. There's like a sight upper rail. What? Okay. All kinds of like sights on the top rail there that I didn't even know about. The grip's still on there. The flashlight, like, let's get ammo. I still think you should use the 5.56. I don't think you should have to craft ammo to do slightly less damage or slightly more damage and increase the recoil extremely. There was the where did the barrel go? Is it way up here? Did I miss it? Yeah. Okay, we got the barrel here. I want the wood long barrel. Can we not have a suppressor with that? We can do a wooden integrated stock. Like, what do we like? Some of these things are opening up off of different things. Okay, automatic receiver, handguard, pistol grip, wood with tape. We got all the wood on here. It's like a red wood. That's a nice looking wood. I want the pull bolt animation to pull it out. We wanted to change that back because that's my preference. But obviously, the fact that options exist is very cool. So yeah, we cannot put a muzzle on the. Oh no, there's a muzzle. Enable muzzle normal. Oh, then you can put the bayonet on there with the wood barrel. That's cool. So like enable muzzle normal. Okay. So this is interesting because. Oh, then you can put the suppressor on there if you make. Bayonet, enable muzzle normal. So this was the one that could take a bayonet, and then you could put a suppressor on there if you wanted to. Still, anyway. Or you could put the bayonet on this particular wood version. See, like, mod authors don't describe these things very effectively, right? I like the look of the red wood, though. That is nice. We're gonna obviously go test the weapon out in some combat. I do like this gun a lot, though. It's got some nice animations. I think the sounds are decently crispy. Suppressor, unsuppressed. You got a lot of scope variety, grip variety, animation variety. Like, do I want to pull it out like this, or do I want to pull out the stock? Do I want to have? There's two different mag variants. They look different, but was like faster reload ones, or bigger magazines and faster reloads. Or this one's got 45 round, I guess. 5.56 ammunition, or a brand new ammunition type to the game. I don't recommend you do that, but you know, to each their own. I like that cheek rest. You can definitely like feel like I'm resting my cheek on there. Get some nice accuracy aim shots when I'm doing this, right? You can put a suppressor on there, a bayonet, all kinds of things. It's a very good gun. So we're gonna go test it out in some combat though, and then I will see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, we're here outside Diamond City, right for my Zombies Arena arcade mode. Just want to show quickly the running animation here. Not nothing too unique about it, but it is there. Let's just hop right in though, and we'll fight some stuff, and we will see how effective the gun is. We haven't given any damage modifiers. We kept it unsuppressed because it's not really going to matter too much anyway. Let's go to Super Duper Mark because it's kind of where I always go, and it's like the most iconic of Fallout locations. It's up there, right? What do we want to spawn in? Give me some Raiders. Just some nice. I mean, that's kind of cool looking orange and blue on that hollow scope. That obviously worked out very effectively in that first kill. It just sounds mean, dude. Especially because like I like the Super Duper Mark because it got this nice interior sound design of like the crispy reverb and stuff, right? Fat shots on deck, headshots, survivalist completely get wrecked. I mean, we're doing fine with damage. I really do like this gun. It's got very unique animations. It's got, you know, 2 different reload animations, an alt and a regular, right? Different magazine variety, all the attachments you need, and it is quite the effective gun. That guy like just hopped. That was crazy. That was the whole round. I want to fight another round because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this gun, and I really do like the look of that wood grain though. Like I'm a big fan of that. I really like that scope too, the blue and red on there. That looks nice. Nice little hollow scope. Nice little laser sight for accurate hip fire shots. Start me another wave though. I do recommend the 5.56 though. I don't think you're getting that much bonus from using the bigger ammunition that gives you way more recoil for only a tiny damage boost. If it gave you more damage, I would consider it, but I think at this stage, you're doing plenty of damage. I mean, I'm gonna walk around hip fire on the thing. Hello? Peek the corner. People don't do that enough, I think, in this game. People don't realize how that peek works and exists and stuff, where you can get on like the edge of cover here and peek. That's some really good shooter game design. I know, like, oh my god, you called it a shooter, not an RPG. Oh no. Currently running around with a modern assault rifle that I fully kitted. But go ahead, go off on tell me how much I should be RPG worrying about it. Got a legendary. Did take some more bullets, but you know, so we have a big 45 round magazine. Don't stand a chance. What am I legendary? A frigid lead pipe. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't even want to think about that weapon. Escape. Get me out. But yeah, the QBZ 191 is a fantastic gun. Had a lot of positive things to say about it, but not a lot of negatives. I mean, you can get way down in the muddleness of like too much attachment variety, like decision paralysis. I get that sometimes, right? Where I'm like, oh, what attachment do I use? What scope do I use? There's so much variety. There's like 2 different suppressors. What does it mean? What does it all mean? But like, it really is a cool weapon, and I do like it a lot, and it's fun to use. I was fun shooting shit with it there. Like that's all I want from a gun. I mean, and it's got everything you would want, and it's not a huge, you know, the weapon does look nice, and doesn't have a humongous texture size compared to other assault rifle mods and stuff, so it's a good one. It's definitely something I recommend you guys check out. If you would like to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page over. You can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video. No one will know it was you, and no one will judge you. You know, you can be like a hater if you want to. If you guys are new to my channel, though, and you haven't yet already, you could subscribe. You could check out more Fallout 4 mod videos from me, and the easiest way to do is to subscribe that. I mean, I guess you're supposed to technically tell you to ring that bell and all that bullshit, but, you know, I'm not about it. And, you know, pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.